Feel me though? I mean really though. All eyes on me, still can't see me though. Feel me though? I mean really though. Still talking about what they don't even know. Feel me though? I mean really though. Feel me though? I mean really though. Feel me though? I mean really though. Still talking about what they don't even know. How y'all doing? You are now rocking the Feelmetho podcast. Naughty Dread. Today, we're talking about prison reform. You know what I'm saying? I had my eyes open, even though, you know, I got a lot of experience with the prison system. But, you know, when you're doing time and stuff, you're only thinking about getting out, the time you're doing, keeping your head straight. But it's a lot of people that's been locked up for way too long for a crime that doesn't warrant the time. Like, they already changed the law for minors not being able to get life, but they still have people that was locked up as teenagers still down for 40 and 50 years. I know that that law that changed for minors not being charged as an adult, that's retroactive. So all those people got to get out. That they got to let all those people out that was locked up since they was teenagers. I attended a vigil outside the governor's mansion in Raleigh on Jones Street to you know, bring awareness that these people need to be let go. And Governor Cooper, all he has to do is sign a piece of paper to end the injustice. You know, the vigil been going on for 25 days. They've been out there sitting outside the governor's mansion, trying to get clemency for these people that's been incarcerated for way too long. Feel me though? It kind of hits home for me because I done gave these people too much time as well. You understand? But like they say, you do the crime, you do the time. Every crime I ever committed or got caught for, I done the time for. Let's put that out there. There's a lot of people. I don't know how these people is doing major crimes and not doing time. I had to do time for every crime I ever committed. But I guess that's another story. That's a whole nother story on loyalty and stuff like that. But I attended this vigil, and you know, I also filmed the vigil, and I just want to give y'all some insight on just people that care. You know what I'm saying? People that care that you locked up for way too long in inhumane conditions. I'm gonna let Daquan and his crew of freedom fighters. That's what I want to call them, freedom fighters, because they fighting for freedom out here. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Matter of fact, I want to make her bigger. I want to make that big. Put me in a corner. You know what I'm I'm saying? I'm about to let her talk, y'all.
So, welcome and perfect, and then back to you.
Yes. Go when you're ready.
All right. Welcome, everybody. This is day, I'm sure it is, of our 33-day vigil outside of the governor's mansion. This is our 4th year being out here, and so we want to welcome every single person to this space. This is a space that we created to stand in solidarity and radical love for Cardi and family attention to the lack of action that Governor Cooper has consistently displayed over his terms, both of his terms. We don't come out here if we don't urge, encourage, and demand that he do something. Nothing will be done. So we're again demanding our people go to free our people. And the purpose of the vigil is to, again, show radical love to people who are incarcerated, to their family members, and to show the state of North Carolina that we have not forgotten about our people who are left inside. They are our brothers, our sisters, our cousins, our mothers, our daughters, and we want them to be home. And so if this is your time here, okay, we hope it won't be your last. We hope that when you come here that you feel the love that we have for not just each other, but the love that we have for people who are inside of jails and prisons. It's been a pandemic for the last 3 years. When we started this, we started because we knew that people inside were dying. And since we started the vigil, over 500 lives here in North Carolina. Those people were death. Those people did not deserve to die, separated from their humanity, separated from their dignity. The conditions inside of North Carolina prisons are torturous. They are inhumane, and we are in demand that we let our people go. So continue to stand every year until we see that no person in North Carolina is going to bed inside of a cage. And with that, I'm going to pass it over to my brother. Give us more.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you. As my sister said, we're here today to stand for freedom and vigil for freedom and justice. We're here to directly individual. I know what the pains I feel. So when we has the power to be able to exercise his authority to be able to give these individuals clemency, we have an issue. We have a mass incarceration issue here, and predominantly around communities. Within North Carolina, we have black people represents over 50% of the population, but only represents 21% of the total population of North Carolina. That is an issue in itself, especially when Governor Cooper said all black lives matter. We know and understand that, and so the day we stand in solidarity with brothers and sisters, like she said, it's conditions within prison that's inhumane. No one wants to live in a system that's inhumane, and it's being perpetuated every day by the people that sits in the seats of power. So he's one of the ones that sits in that seat. He's the one at the top of that seat, and this is why we're here. We have family members here today. We have someone standing here today with was a mother of someone that's incarcerated. Tell us, we stand in solidarity with him and the family as well. I call on Ms. Deborah to come and speak, please.
Good afternoon. My name is Deborah Smith. I'm here today to advocate for my son, Terrence Smith. At the age of 17, Terrence was incarcerated. He has been incarcerated for 24 years. With his sentence, when his sentence was given, my heart skipped a beat. I thought, Lord, am I dreaming? I wasn't sure what I heard was true. 66 years, 15 months, and 14 days. I will never forget the look that was on my baby's face. How could a 17-year-old receive that much time for a non-homicidal crime? Is beyond my comprehension. If that isn't an enormous amount of time, I don't know what is. Since Terrence's incarceration, he has acquired so much knowledge. He has taken courses, cleaning, electricity, electronics, and blueprinting, just to name a few. Since his incarceration, he has matured from a young kid into a young man. Now 41 years old, he is a different person, and he has kept the faith throughout this journey. He changed that state, no minor, sentenced to more than 40 years. It is long overdue that his sentence is revisited. We're asking Governor Cooper to have mercy on my son, Terrence Smith, to grant him clemency. On behalf of my son, Terrence Smith, he wants to thank everyone for coming out to show your support for all that are incarcerated. Continue to pray, push, and fight for change. Thank you. God bless.
Jesus. Yes, and Terrence is my cousin, and he understands the error of his ways. He knows that justice is for a reason, and so is injustice. He's done the things that he thought was required of him to do, that society expected him to do. And even with that being done, he still can't find an end to his journey. But he's hoping and praying that people will believe that there's an ability to change, and that he is one of those people, along with many others, who has actually changed. They just need somebody like Governor Cooper and the community to give them that opportunity to show that they aren't remaining constant to the person or persons that they were when they were initially incarcerated. I know because I faced the death penalty as a 20-year-old in Forsyth County. I was sentenced to 57 years in prison when I was 20. I did 21 years and 8 months consecutive, over 8,000 days. And I used what I was taught in the Division and Department of Correction to be better at the times I was at my worst. They're teaching people in prison to be better, but they aren't getting the opportunity to come out and show that the lessons that they're being learned are actually being instilled in them. My cousin is one of them, and I'm sure there are many other people. Somebody has to get up here and tell their story and don't fade to black. I'm putting myself on the spotlight because he's my family, and I was one of those people who were incarcerated. I had a community write the parole commission on my behalf because they thought I had changed, and that's the only way I didn't wind up doing my entire 57-year prison sentence. So I'm a living testament that people can change. Not that I'm without fault or I don't fall by the wayside every now and then, but at least I have the knowledge and the wherewithal to get back up and do the things that society expects us to do. Thank you.
Thank you, I appreciate that. I asked everybody at the sound of those voices to really look at that pain right there. Feel that pain. That's a mother right there. She brought a child into this world, and someone thought they had the power enough to see fit that he deserved to be in someone's cage for 60-some years for a non-violent offense. He didn't kill anyone. That's not by happenstance. That's set by design. That's a system specifically set designed to put people that look like that brother and myself and everybody else out here to keep them in there. No mother should have to stand up here and plead with a system that know is broken, that know for a fact that that man don't deserve to be in there for that long, and he has proven himself to be a productive person. You wouldn't know it because you didn't give him the opportunity to show you. But if you gave him the opportunity to show you, then you would know and see that he would be who he is. That just don't make no sense. And there's thousands of mothers that's living like that. Over 51% of North Carolina imprisonment rate are black men and women. It don't make sense. But y'all say all lives matter, black lives matter, show and prove. The governor got the clemency power to be able to let that brother go. What's the problem? Why won't you do it? Why won't you do it? What's the problem? So we asking people to stand in solidarity with individuals like that brother, his family, and a host of other individuals that live in the state of North Carolina that don't deserve to be sitting behind these prison walls rotting away. And then it don't do nothing but create more issues for yourself once you sat in them people's prisons for a long term of imprisonment. You're setting people up for complete failure when you come out here because certain things are not put in place for them. A lot of people don't have that support system right there. So I'm speaking up for the individuals that don't have a mother, a brother, or sister, or aunt, or someone that's standing out here today that can stand up and speak for them, for a voice for the voiceless. Right now, I want to open this mic up for anybody who would like to stand in solidarity for their family. Miss Diana, you want to say something? I see you out there.
Okay.
All right, I ask you. How you gonna do?
Hi, I have Sierra Cobb on the phone, and she can speak about her story.
Hey, I'm Sierra Cobb. I'm the wife of Jeffrey Cobb. Jeffrey is an innocent man who has been unjustly incarcerated for a crime he did not commit. Initially, Jeffrey was charged with capital felony murder, but was forced to plead to second-degree murder. The evidence against him was not beyond a reasonable doubt, yet his attorney convinced him to avoid trial. Now Jeffrey only has two options. That's either clemency or a motion for appropriate relief. Jeff's case, along with others, highlights the flaws in our legal system, raises questions about justice. It's imperative that we take this opportunity to stand in solidarity with him and others demanding release. A few of a call to actions that we asked for people to join us in is spread the word, share Jeffrey's Change.org petition to raise awareness about his innocence, utilize social media platforms, emails, and word of mouth to encourage others to take action. Contact your elected officials, such as the governor and any other elected official in Guilford County. Write, call, email, and express your support for Jeffrey's freedom. Join petitions and activist groups, sign and share online petitions to demand Jeffrey's release. Others join groups work towards criminal justice reform and advocate for release. Also share his GoFundMe in support for him to be able to afford legal defense that will provide him a chance to advocate for his freedom. Also stay informed on updates on Jeffrey's case and stay informed about any developments. Share relevant information with others and encourage them to stay informed. Together we can make a significant difference in Jeffrey's life and others. Let's stand united in demanding justice and freedom for innocent people wrongfully convicted.
Yeah, man. It kind of touched me to hear when I was out there and, you know, filming. I heard them people, their stories. Like, damn, I committed those crimes that I was locked up for. So, but to be down 40 years and you ain't do it, they done railroaded you. Yeah. Your lawyer working with the judge and the DA to get you up out of here just to get a conviction. They don't care if they ain't worried about justice. They ain't care about righteousness. Like knowing this man is unjustly in prison. And you got the power to sign a piece of paper to let him out. And what is it to think about? Like, what is it to think about? This is Governor Cooper. This is the guy y'all voted in the office. A man, shouldn't he have some compassion? Shouldn't the man in office have some compassion and want to uphold the law and justice for all? That's just my thoughts on the situation, my interpretation of it. I ain't the smartest man alive. But stay informed, man. And if you got any questions, leave them in the comments. That vigil goes on every day outside of the governor's mansion. This is the shirt. This is the shirt they gave me. For freedom, the vigil for freedom and racial justice. I'm all for it, man.
Cause I've been part of the problem. Now I'm trying to be part of the solution. Maybe you can be part of the solution too. Feel me though? It was a very it was a good experience. It made me look at things at it made me dive deeper into the systematic oppression that we facing. It makes me dive deeper into the systematic oppression that we facing. So I just want to, the same way they bring awareness to me, I want to bring awareness to y'all, man. Get on Governor Cooper's ass and get him to sign them papers and let them men go. Them kids, man, they've been locked up since they was teenagers. 30, 40 years. Let them people go, man. Grant them clemency. I ain't talking about the motherfuckers that deserve to be in there. I was locked up with Charles Lee Ray. He was already down for like 47 years, and he was locked up since he was a teenager. He had went to court and got his and they found him not guilty. Okay, he found him not guilty. They still had him locked up for 6 months after the courts released him. You know what I'm saying? And that's just unjustly. They paid him buku bread though. They paid him buku bread. They paid him buku bread, but he can't enjoy it. His kid's gonna enjoy it. He's on his, like, you know, he's like 80 something. At this point, all he want to do is smoke his weed. You know what I'm saying? And sit down and watch a Western. It's just stuff to think about. Well, this is your host, Naughty Dread, with the Feelmetho podcast. I hope y'all got something out of this episode. I actually feel like I'm doing the community a service by bringing this awareness, because we all affected by somebody locked up. I could rattle off the names. Free them. Let's just say that. Free them until them is free. Feel me though? This is your host, Naughty Dread, signing off. Feel me though?
Feel me though?